All right, goddamn it. I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure you guys really ready to kick this shit around. You know, I'll, I be still having them, but I ain't really good on relationships. I think that most of the time I just am too concerned with what I'm thinking. So I don't really pursue relationships. Some people, they be saying or they think that what I'm doing is living in the past. I mean, I can see how a motherfucker would say that. I could see how a motherfucker would really think it. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm basking in the glory of what I did. That's what I'm doing because I'm not out there interfering. I'm not out there trying to rekindle what I've done. I just live off what I'm done. If you're truly being the best you can be 100% of the time, no, bear with me. And I want somebody to call in, goddammit. The number is 702-605-4721. But if you are really being the best you can be 100% of the time, are you better than those around you? Now, that's a question I want you to answer. Somebody call in. I joined SW and I want to know how I one-on-one call. Hey, Mark, if you joined SWU, it gave you your package, whatever you signed up for. Go in there and look and see how to call me. How the fuck you gonna know just by doing because you joined? Open the package. Do the work, man. Hey, you guys, this is what I'm talking about when I be fussing you guys out. Hold on, let me see who this is. Caller, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bud? How you feeling today?
Paul, what's happening?
Yeah, I seen you was on. I was just getting on YouTube. I wanted to say something about what I know about relationships.
Come on.
About relationships, the first thing I learned is you gotta have a relationship with yourself before you can have any type of real relationship with anything else or anybody else.
Let me tell you something, man. If you didn't say that first, I wasn't going to agree with anything you said after that. But saying that first means you know what the fuck you finna say. So just go ahead on and finish.
Well, that's what I wanted to say. And on top of that, about having a relationship with yourself, a lot of it is taken. We came here good, so a lot of it is taken away. It's just eliminating the bullshit that we learned.
Well, all of it is that. Because that's why everybody is like they are. They're reacting with what they learned. And what they learned is how not to be a man, how to run from all your goddamn responsibilities, how to be scared to death when a woman stand up and say something to you, how to let her tell you how to put your dick in her pussy, and how to give her one of your nuts and still feel like a man. The bitch carry one of your nuts around in her purse and only give it to you when you get ready to fuck her. And that's what dudes accept. I don't accept it. I hope you ain't, goddamn it. I know you ain't.
Shit.
Let me ask you something, man. That's the first you responded to the first thing. What about the second thing I asked? If you being real with yourself 100% of the time, are you better than those that's around you?
I wouldn't even compare myself with those around me.
I didn't ask you that, man.
Well, yeah.
Now, let me say something to you. Your answer is yes, you are, right?
Yeah.
Why did you try to avoid that?
Because I never looked at it like that.
Because of what I'm finna say. See, what I'm saying is people are afraid to make a judgment when it's not judging other people. You're judging yourself. But why not be honest when you judge yourself? Here you are being the best you can be 100% of the time. And you have to, not you, Paul, but I'm saying somebody listening, and you got to motherfucking wonder, are you better than those around you? My answer is an automatic yes, because you qualified it by saying you 100% all the time this way. Because you know, just like I know, people ain't even 50% of what they could be. The average motherfucker ain't even 30% of what they could be. Because they don't try to be all they could be. Not my point in saying that is I still have dreams about me being on the blade at some goddamn hoes and all that shit. But I know I will never again be down and dirty like that. But that does that. Go ahead. What? What?
So what gave you? I said, so what gave you confidence before you made the confidence course? Before you understood it like that?
Well, I understood it before I made the confidence course. That's how I made it. Now, what made me understand it was living the life of what I'm explaining. You know, step by step, corner by corner, street by street. I fucking lived it. I ain't trying to relive it. I ain't trying to make nothing, you know, like that happen again. I'm fucking living off what I know I did, which is letting me tell you what I know works. You follow me?
Going from trial
all the way. So what I'm saying is we all know the average motherfucker, if they put more effort into it, they could be more than they are now. And I'm saying you cats, especially the ones that's fucking with me, you supposed to be trying to do all you can do all the motherfucking time. So that means, fuck yeah, you better than any other motherfucker around you. Unless they doing what you doing, which is putting 100 in there. Because we all know we ain't the only ones. There's room for whoever put 100. Might be 2,000 of you motherfuckers listening. But if until 2,000 show up, they ain't getting to be compared with me. That's the way I think. You know, I really don't think nobody had nothing to say that I haven't heard. But I will be courteous and let them finish what they saying. But the reason I come back so fast with my response is I already had it. I'm just waiting for them to finish. Period.
You know how I was thinking about it, but
what's that?
I ain't think about it like that. The way I think about it is like, damn, I gotta put myself in a situation, and then I see 10 other motherfuckers do this same activity that I did, and I see I get done faster than all of them, or I do it a better way than all of them, or whatever. And once I see that so many times, I be like, well, shit, I'm better than all of them, and I can show them how to do it. But until I see that, I wasn't thinking about it like that. You get what I'm saying?
I do, but you thinking about it a little bit wrong. What I'm saying is you don't put yourself in any situation unless you like really choose to do it because this is how you're going to fuck with whoever. But what I'm saying is when you get or when you are in a situation, you have to be able to call on what we're talking about and deal with it. And when you see how you dealt with it spontaneously without thinking, That's when you know you better than them motherfuckers, because you ain't gonna get caught up in no shit. You think too fast. Shit show you that you think too fast. Like what I just said. These are things you're supposed to be looking at. You ain't supposed to have no big old head talking about I'm sharper than everybody else because I figured this out. No, motherfucker. You put yourself in a situation. If you can't handle something you put yourself in, you really slipping. You know, you got to find yourself in this motherfucking situation. Not on purpose, because you just out living and some shit jump off. You got to be ready to deal with that shit just like we do when we talking. And you will if you flow with your first thought. Period. If you flow with your first thought, you're going to deal with that shit without causing no problem, because that's all you thinking about doing right now.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do. That's what I would do. Whatever the fuck I was thinking, because I know I'm thinking way ahead of this shit, and I already thought about what the fuck I would do in this situation. So I ain't got the trip. I'm finna do what I thought. That's just me, man.
I get what you're saying. You know the end game, so whatever is clever to get there.
That's right, brother. All right, Paul, that's some dope.
All right, in a minute.
You know it. Okay, you guys, let's get back. Where is my motherfucking... Oh. Let's get back to my motherfucking show. Oh, let's just keep going. So, my answer, like I said, is yes, you are better. Claim your goddamn performance, because most people are not 50% of what the fuck they could be. So if you actually had a way to measure it, as long as you was putting in more than 50%. What we talking about is putting in 100%. So you twice as good as they are. I mean, if you willing to claim it. I mean, I ain't gonna never be on that goddamn blade again, fucking with no hoes. You know, but you know, motherfuckers still have those thoughts and shit. Just the other night, I dreamed I was on the blade fucking with Frost P. You know, we rolled up to a light, and this young-ish, looked like Filipino, but she probably was just Oriental. Filipino probably looked at us. She said, "Are you guys pimps?" And I'm riding with Frost P. He Rolls Royce. So I leaned forward and I said, "Of course we are, my dear." And I said, "Are you a hooker or a looker?" And that motherfucking bitch said, "I don't know." And when she said that, I could see she was thinking about, I could see what she was thinking. But before she spoke her answer, I quickly assessed that the bitch was mine for the taking. So I told Frost P to stop and let me out. We still at the motherfucking light. So I get out the car to get at my motherfucking new hoe. And I'll be damned if I didn't wake up. Fuck! That shit was so real. I had to check my pockets to see if that bitch had motherfucking hit me with a trap. I don't know how you feel, but I be feeling shit. And I'm thinking like that. And in my dreams, they be that real to me. I don't know how you feel, but I feel with my eyes and thoughts. My eyes show me things, and my thoughts assist me in dealing with it. So, together, they form the kind of man I am. As long as I don't let my emotions dictate what's going on. Because I have emotions. And sometimes I get emotional. Until I start thinking about shit like this. Why do so many good women choose the wrong man? Actually, that could be not limited to women. Why do people choose the wrong partner. Because part of that answer is the same for women as it is for men. Caller, what's up?
What's going on, bud? How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. This is Jay Click, man.
Jay Click. Hey, what's happening, man?
What's going on, man? I just finished the book, Invention Man, and I just want to give you props on that, man. That's a real good book.
Which one or two?
The first one.
One. I'm finna send you two, Jace. Just so you can read that. Cause the follow-up is dope as a motherfucker. And I'm writing 3. But hit me, man, with your email so I can send you 2.
Okay, for sure. Man, you got one hell of an imagination, man. I didn't know that book was going to take a spin like that.
Hey, man, that book is a monster. And what it's doing is taking all sorts of things that is going on at this time, but it's putting it in a format where a motherfucker, not necessarily a black motherfucker, but a motherfucker with some street savvy can see the excitement and what's going on as far as what them motherfuckers doing. They really was using that young boy, right or wrong?
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
He finally figured it out, though. So I'm looking forward to reading the second one.
Hey.
I'm going to hit the PayPal for sure.
No, man. I didn't say PayPal. I said hit my email. I'm hitting you with part 2.
I got you for sure.
Hey, you buy something else. I'm hitting you with part 2, though.
I'll do that.
All right, man. Be cool.
You too.
Hey, you guys, now, we not on this as far as a subject, but you motherfuckers be sleeping. I can write. I write the kind of shit that's going to have you intrigued, the kind of shit about religion, vampires, fucking women going against the, not world, but you know how the establishment was in the 30s. Women couldn't do shit. But I'm saying, come on, man, I just got an imagination. And he talking about Invention Man. That's about a young brother, smart as fuck, but he didn't really know it. And he was interested in science. And these motherfucking biotech companies was interested in starting this program that involved future scientists. And he got in it. And these motherfuckers that ran the program seen how sharp he was. Then they recruited him by the time he graduated. And the rest you got to read about. The shit is so dope. Because I really do have an imagination. Actually, I'm fucking crazy. Now, see, the answer is the same for women as it is for men. Women listen to part of a conversation and they choose what they like from that part of the conversation. And they match what they like, as far as what they've heard from you, with how closely your actions and appearance matches what you said. And if your motherfucking ass looks like what she liked about what the fuck you said, you in. With dudes, they don't really even listen to the goddamn conversation because they keep their mind on the prize, and the prize is sex. But what both sexes have in common is the lack of interest in the person they're speaking with. When either a man or a woman is out looking for a potential partner in life, it should dawn on you you're looking for a mate. Now, that first encounter is the only encounter where you can really see a person clearly. Any subsequent date or meeting. Both of you have planned how to be or how to act. Now, if any of you would take the time to see what a person is saying instead of only hearing and focusing on what you like about the conversation, see, you would have a better chance at meeting your mate. You know, you guys are way too old to be just wanting to fuck. I mean, of course you want to fuck, but I said just wanting to fuck. You got to understand, man, there's too much jumping off when you start fucking a bitch. I mean, you can't leave it up to the dating sites. You can't leave it up to Google to do what you should actually be a master at doing. The sites can get all the information in the world on a person. Caller, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bud? This is Anton.
Anton, what's happening? Oh, this is Anton from another country?
Yeah, from Belgium.
Hey, man, what's going on, Anton?
It's going better and better, man.
It is going better and better. Hey, elaborate on that, man. What you mean?
Well, for a couple months, I was kind of slacking, but I'm just going back at it, listening back to the recordings, and the beautiful thing about FW is it's got so much information that at every different time in your life is going to be a different thing about it that's relevant for you right now.
That is dope, because I try to profess to you that is what's good about it, and what's even better is you got everything recorded. You can go back and revisit it, and I guarantee you will hear something different that you did not hear, even if you've already listened to it 5 or 6 times. Every time you listen to it, you're going to hear something different.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's true. It's deep like that. And the thing that's really relevant for me right now is what you said was the way you see things make different things happen for you, which is basically your perspective changes everything for you. The way information enters your mind is going to determine how action exits your body, so to say.
Bro, I love this shit, man. Now, this is a brother, he sound good, but he don't speak my motherfucking language. But he's sharp as fuck. And he done interpreted a lot of shit, maybe through what he already thinks, or he just understand well enough. But this brother is not an American, but he fucking see through his third eye. That third eye come from getting knowledge, seeing real life, but seeing it through that third eye makes you only be able to handle it a certain fucking way. And that's the way you handling yours, my man. Anton, I love it. What else you got to say, man?
Yeah, one last thing. Like I was saying, the perspective is very important, and that's why I do believe one of the ABPs should be always be perspectiving. Excuse my English.
Always have a perspective.
Yeah, always be perspectiving.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Hey, and I told you, when you really get sharp, you're going to start making shit mean what makes sense to you. But it's going to really be what you learned. So I say always be playing. But you using that ABP and putting perspective in there. I can't say nothing wrong with that. I told you, 1,000 motherfuckers can stand on the point of a needle. And there'd be room for 1,000 more. Because there ain't no such thing as one right answer. It's hella answers. Hey, everybody in our class could answer the same question with different answers, but be coming from the perspective they coming from and be correct. Man,
Yep.
That's dope, Anton. I hope you keep using this and keep that in your head. You ain't gonna never lose that shit because you got it recorded. whatever level you on right now, if you listen to it again, you're gonna hear it from that perspective. And it's gonna give you a whole bunch of different shit. And when you get through it, if you listen to it again, you're gonna hear a whole bunch of more shit because you on a whole nother perspective from listening to it the last time. Come on, man, it don't stop.
I can't wait, man.
Hey, you doing what you should do. That's using what you seeing when you see it. And that's why you sharp at time.
Yep, definitely, man. Using what you see when you see it, man. Don't worry about the stuff that you don't yet understand.
Hey, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. I love it, man. Be cool, man. This call was cool.
All right, man.
See, you guys, you just want me to talk shit. You know, you would rather believe I paid this dude to come on here and say the things he said. If you want to believe that, fine. Just believe it. Those of you that want to believe that he was a real motherfucker calling saying what he has got from fucking with my shit, believe that. I ain't gonna try to convince you no motherfucking no. I'm here to answer your questions about whatever they may be. So now you can leave it. I mean, if you want to, you could leave it up to them dating sites, but them sites can get all the fucking information in the world on a person. Then only 30% of it will be useful. While you can get a much smaller fraction of that information. But the information you get will be valuable to you because it will be information that concerns a person's actions. Your actions, not theory. When a question is asked and answered, it's basically theory. But when you get an answer to a question that's been fucking with you, but you didn't ask this question, but it's been fucking with you, so it's worth looking for, and you get an answer, you get the truth. Because if you're looking for an answer, one is right around the corner. You can go for that one. But if you got a question and it's real, that motherfucker's gonna stay on your mind a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, until the real answer comes. You know, I've been quiet in the past, but it don't mean that I haven't been busy. Caller, what's up?
What's up, bud?
Nothing. What's happening, bro?
Shit, man, I'm on the road. I want to come kick it with you a little bit. I'm about the hard place.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah, man. Hey, bud, check it out, right? You ever heard that old saying, that was shit what you say?
Yep.
All right, now check play, right? It's this old bride at the job. She want to fuck with a motherfucker, but my old man say, man, don't fuck with that bitch, man. Don't shit where you lay. There's plenty of bitches out here for you to fuck with. Why fuck with the business next door to you work? So I want to hear your take on these.
I got the same take as Pop, man. What do you mean? Don't shit where you eat. Don't be fucking with no bitch that work at your job. Cause as soon as you quit that bitch, if it ain't on her terms, she gonna get you fired.
I got that, man. Hey, say less, man. Hey, I'm on the road. I'm for your kids. That good for a good game.
Hey, man.
All right,
Hey, thanks, Pops, for putting you up on some real shit.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna tell them the minute I make it back to the city.
All right, man. Be cool. Fellas, I keep telling all y'all, you don't want to fuck with no broad that work with you. Because soon as y'all fall out, she gonna badmouth you to whoever. Where's the motherfucker? Hold on, caller. I can't find it. shit. I don't know where the motherfucker at, man. You gotta call back, man, after I find it. Where the fuck? Oh, here. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm kidding. Where's the motherfucker? Oh, there it is. Caller, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, bud?
Nothing too much, man. What's happening with you?
Man, I done recently been having, well, I've been dealing with this woman for about a year, man. She got 2 kids, a little bit older than me. And, you know, she's cool and everything, but I just really recently had to, you know, let her go, man, because deep down, I know she ain't really the woman I really, truly want to be with, man. And, I was just wondering, man, have you ever had that kind of situation where you like a woman, she's cool, but deep down, she ain't really the one for you as far as, like, what you want to build with, you know?
Well, why you living with the bitch?
Oh, no, I ain't living with her. I'm saying we've been dating, you know.
So you ain't living with her?
Hell no.
So then why you tripping?
No, I ain't tripping. It's just, you know.
Bro, something is going on because you had it on your mind to call about it.
Nah, I mean, I think I just kind of felt bad. You know, she kind of, it seemed like it caught her by surprise. But, you know, at the end of the day, I got to put myself first, you know.
So then, you know, you got all your answers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm just saying, man, if you want a cosign, I'm with you, man. If she ain't the one, she ain't the one.
Now, that's real. And it's like, I've been saying to myself, like, these women will drop your ass at the drop of a dime. They'll leave you hanging. They don't feel no remorse. So it's like, damn, why do I feel a little bit guilty, you know?
But why is that bullshit important?
You said what?
Why is that bullshit important? What a bitch will do.
Nah, I really ain't.
Hey, bro, what I'm saying is, I tell all of you guys, the truth is the light. The unadulterated motherfucking truth. If you deal with that, you'll have far less problems in your life, especially when it comes to a bitch.
Man, you ain't lying, man. That's true. That's the key right there.
All right, brother, be cool.
Appreciate it.
So, I mean, you can like wonder, am I telling you the truth? You know, you could have different opinions about the truth I tell you. All of that's cool. If you believe what you believe it. But what I'm saying is, if I'm say out of my mouth what I believe, then I'm gonna reflect that in my actions. If the motherfucker ain't the one, and I think I can't get another bitch, I might keep fucking with this bitch. But if I think I can get another bitch, I still might keep fucking with her. But I have action at not fucking with her. But if I wouldn't give a fuck about the bitch, because I give a fuck about what I'm thinking, and I roll with that, then I'll always win because I'm rolling with what I think. I'm not rolling with what someone thinks. You know, when I'm quiet, it don't mean I ain't been busy. Quite the opposite. Every day, you know, brings new things for me to wonder and see if I could add any of it to my goddamn already full list of things to do. The number one thing I need to add to my list to do is, no matter what, lots of motherfucking me time. I know it sounds silly, especially since I'm a conceited bastard. Everything I do in one way or another is for me or about me. But this is where you need to be sharp and distinguish what's what. The shit I do is in the long run for me, but it's the mental aspect of my life and trying to achieve my goals, which is a continuous process of work. That's what pushes me. Scenarios I create are to get you to thinking outside the box. It could be about shipbuilders, and hella motherfuckers will respond. But I notice when I make it apparent, they'll be part of a learning experience. None of them really want to respond because you cats don't really want to be in school. People are strange. When it's fun and games, they're all for it. But when it gets serious, they duck and hide. See, this is why I don't try to press you to fuck with my shit. I just put this shit on, these videos on there a couple times a week so you can just keep it on your mind. My shit is to prove how fake people are. And naturally, you all see that I'm correct. Just a little more concentration will get you a lot more action. Concentration plus dedication will get you a little more motherfucking traction. When you down and dirty for your goddamn action, dedication turns into a form of motivation. And when it does, let it control all your goddamn reasons for stagnation. There is no reason to accept stagnation. If you do, you just gonna help in the fucking castration of men in this nation. So what I'm saying is, all you got to do is be dedicated. Put your concentration in. And when you get some traction, you're going to have a doggone direction you're going in. And this direction is going to motivate you. And when it does, you want to let it control you. You do. Now, then we'll all belong to just one faction of men. Yeah. Just a little more tact, and you accept all of these facts. We all can be men of action. That's why I kick it with Tate. I call that motherfucker damn near every day or every other day. So I guess when you get older, then it ain't that many real motherfuckers to kick it with. Especially when you ain't, going out trying to meet them and shit. You need to holler at one of the ones still here, I guess. You got to do that so you won't think this shit was a dream. If it is, or if it was a dream, my ass don't ever want to wake up. Now, I was finna talk about my brother. Because may he rest in peace, Bruce Gene Dixon. I don't know. I started to say it's funny, but as I thought about it, I guess it's not. Almost every time I finish a show or a video, I get a lot of dudes saying how they glad, that I do what I do. They're just glad I do it. And inevitably, some of them say how much game they're getting from me. and how they would rather give me my flowers while I'm here, which I do appreciate. But when they say shit like that, I get to thinking about how close it is for it being over. Then I think about my brothers. And the last one to pass was Gene. You know, they may have liked what they heard or seen, but I guess both of those, Clint and Gene, they both got that shit before they died. They both got to live their life like they wanted to before they died. You can't read, can't listen to people talk, or in any way get this abracadabra unless you're willing to talk to any person, anytime, face any problem, climb the highest mountain with the confidence you know yourself well enough to believe in your heart you're gonna make it. And them niggas, they wasn't fly at all. They were squares, had jobs. That's why I say you ain't gotta be, fly to have some game. You just gotta be willing to do what the fuck you believe about getting whatever you're trying to get. I don't know what is it about introducing new ideas to a woman that is so much of a turn on to her. 9 out of 10 times is that she's heard that stale shit most motherfuckers be saying more than 3,000 times. And the fresh shit that you bring in is a breath of fresh air for her motherfucking ass. Not only that, since she's had that breath of fresh air, she's like 500 times more interested in what a nigga like me have to say. That's why I say fresh with mine. I don't know about you, but that's what I do. And I got 3 or 4, 5 fresh things to bring to a motherfucker that first meeting. Because I already got what I'm finna say. I mean, I ain't gonna say it like word for word like it's wrote over here. But I'm just saying, I already know what I'm gonna talk about. First, I'm finna say something slick like, for the situation. I ain't finna tell you what I'm gonna say. Back to business. Why are people surprised when you read or hear something that you was thinking? You must be able to see God when he works for you. Say you were thinking about being the person who knows about a lot of different things, but can't figure out a direction to take. Not that I have anything to do with what God does, but he allowed you to see my video, and from it, you see clearly you don't want to be a jack of all trades. You want to be a master of one. The good thing is you saw it. The telling thing would be what you do about it. Most people, get action. And damn, I've been on here a long time. Most people get action at realizing their dreams and squander it. That's because they're really dreamers. And it's more comfortable for them to dream than it is to pursue. And shit, they're just comfortable with dreaming. You got to be a doer, a person who dreams of something and realizes that God is working with him, allowing him to see his vision. Knowing that a doer cannot sleep until he gets his vision started. This is key. In his own way, he's repaying God for what God bestowed on him. If you can't see it, you can't do it. Period. So you have to be able to see things. Oh shit, I should have did that. That's a good model for all of us to have. If you can see it, you can do it. I don't mean physically see it. I'm talking about mentally see it. When you finally wake up and start following my shit, you're going to have realized the importance in a person knowing why the things he say will help you. Not he and me. I'm talking about the reason I made that mistake. I wrote that. I got to capitalize it. Yeah. Go to my archives and see. I don't simply tell you to do this or that. I explain why this is socially what to do and how it works psychologically. Everything I say has a social and a psychological value to you. And I explain what that is. So stop kidding around, following these fake shows who only have the good sounding things to say to you. But they don't have no substance to back up what the fuck, so you can see the value in doing it. I mean, unless you want to continue to chase your tails, you better get on with the real. Come get some. If you are a lion, king of the motherfucking jungle, when do you roar? I know you guys say, oh no, here he goes with another one of those damn parables. Anyway, I felt as though I was the king. No matter where I went, I looked to compare myself with anything worthy of my comparison. I didn't want to think I was bad. I wanted to know I was the shit. So I compared my wit, my speed in seeing my action, my tools, my looks. Shit, I compared everything I am except my roar. I very seldom roared or even found it necessary to roar. I speak to you about demand and command. And this is one example of why commanding is 4,000 times more powerful than demanding shit. I never find it necessary to roar because my presence commands respect, as does the lion's presence. When you are truly powerful, you don't have to announce you are present or tell people to be quiet and respect you. Your mere presence will bring all who sees you to attention. Just like that lion's presence make every animal in sight quiver with fear. The lion don't even have to roar. He don't have to roar to get his respect. All he needs to do is stand tall and yawn. He doesn't have to make a motion or a sound. And he has every animal who can see him full attention. By command. It's way more fly to command respect than to demand it. And in my courses, there's a part where I fucking emphasize how you can tell if and when your confidence arrives. You know what? I think I'm finna go. Because I actually have some other things to do, but I've been going longer than an hour. So that's too long. Hey, I'm just gone. Put it like that.